how important interior designer is for hospitality.
It's very, very important.
Some of the restaurants is designed by owner himself.
What I tell is like a multi-sensory adaptation to a design.
Oh.
What you see, what you feel, what you smell over there, what you hear. But we are technically qualified. How to put that one idea of interest perfectly? There's a scale, there's a proportion, there's how the other color combinations have gone.
Got into this particular industry and how you become an expert.
I did my thesis in reset planning.
Oh.
I did almost 3 movies and a couple of serials and everything.
Is it?
Everything
Wow.
with proper big banner with Amitabh Bachchan and Salman
Oh.
Khan. So every project of ours has a very strong story.
So this is what architect life would be, and I'm really jealous of it. Welcome to another podcast of ACME Design Community with Avin Shanti. And today I'm happy to introduce Sunita Reddy, founder of ACME Designers, a leading architecture and interior design firm based in Bangalore. Sunita has been practicing for over 18 years, completing 400 plus projects across the hospitality, retail, healthcare, and leisure sectors throughout India. Her work has been widely recognized, earning awards from Restaurant Food Connoisseur India, PMRD Karnataka, Service Excellence Awards, among others. A proud moment in her journey was being a gold medalist from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad, honored as Best Architect, Best Interior Designer, and Best Outgoing Student at the university. Sunita has mastered theme-based design, creating unique experiences, whether it is for vibrant hospitality space, a serene healthcare environment, or dynamic retail context. Currently, she is leading several prestigious projects, including the largest brewery upcoming in Bangalore, the KGISL Auditorium in Coimbatore with a capacity of 3,000 seats, F&B zones at Navi Mumbai Airport, large-scale resorts, and 5-star hotels across India. She has also delivered landmark pubs, restaurants, and leisure spaces that have set new benchmarks in design innovation. So I have seen Sunita from a long time, and I have seen a lot of her works, and I also follow her works. When it comes to hospitality, I have seen a lot of unique designs of her projects, and I'm happy to introduce Sunita directly. Over to you, Sunita, and introduce yourself a bit about you.
Yeah, so as you know already, but let me introduce you to the audience. I am Sunita Reddy from ACME Designers, running this firm from past 18 years in Bangalore and catering our projects and clientele across India and few projects internationally too.
Happy to host you on this podcast. Today we are going to talk more about interiors as well.
Sure.
Because in hospitality, other than architecture, be the mass of the whole construction area or the plan functionality, everything, architecture is very important. At the same time, it gives a lot of importance towards interior. So I want to know from interior perspective how important interior designer is for hospitality.
It's very, very important because if you see the end user of it, everyone is going out to dine for that ambience. Otherwise, now today available all on everything is online. They can order from the same restaurant to their home and they can eat. So what they would love to have that ambience and the way the presentation is done and how they feel it, especially on I would say like most of the women they plan outing
Yeah.
and they love the ambiences.
Okay. So what would be the interior design? Because the question I am asking is, I have got some friends who has done brewery or who has done pubs and all. Not to name them, but
Yeah, sure.
some of the restaurants is designed by owner himself, and they
Right.
think, okay, what interior designer can do that we can only do by seeing Pinterest and all. So coming back to the question, how important interior designer, professional interior interior designer, what value they add for that particular investment, what they are doing?
See, interior design, we can't rate it only as aesthetics. It's an overall experience, what you feel. What I tell is like a multi-sensory adaptation to a design.
Oh.
What you see, what you feel, what you smell over there, what you hear. So it's as important as maybe when a client directly doing your Pinterest is available, but we are technically qualified how to put that one idea of Pinterest perfectly into it. There's a scale, there's a proportion, there's how the other color combinations are going on. As small as like acoustics, services like AC. What's the point sitting in a restaurant and you can click a good photograph, but you are not able to sustain 1 hour because AC throw is directly on your face. You're not feeling very comfortable. The music is acoustics is so bad that music is like banging in your ears. You're not able to converse with your partner.
Yeah.
Then there's no point of that good photograph in Instagrammable photo,
Okay.
which is not worth spending time with.
Okay.
So it's like a multi-sensory. It's like what you touch, what you feel, what you hear, see, taste, everything comes together.
Interior design, as Sunita mentioned, is not about only seeing the aesthetics of it. There are a lot of technicalities involved in it, be it functionality, what she said, and be it PEB, whatever, or MEP, whatever is there in the whole project matters a lot. And it is like a movie. You are making a movie with a lot of budget as a producer.
Yes.
And if you don't have a director who can direct it in a right way, putting a lot of characters in the movie in a right way or right placement, and giving them right dialogues to talk about it, or having a proper cameraman, everything matters. So in interior design, in hospitality, because I can talk about residential because I do more of residential. She is the expert of hospitality because the difference between residential and hospitality is a lot. And when it comes to hospitality, as she mentioned, from AC, from the smell, from the aesthetics, look and feel, everything need to be considered. So now coming back to that particular point, so how you got into this particular industry and how you became expert in this?
I started my firm somewhere around 2006, but registered 2008. As you know how architects evolve. First they start with some project, then they realize, okay, there has to be a shop in establishment, and slowly we learn. So officially, I've started ACME Designers in 2008, but in 2006, I have already taken the space and started doing projects. And I entered into a lot of real estate projects. There was a real boom in Bangalore of real estate. I used to handle around 20 odd apartment designs, which are like low rise, high rise, mixed of all. And somewhere I felt like I'm doing too many like monotonous work, and I have to do something little different. And at the same time, my first hospitality project was smooth chocolates. So they approached me from Australia, and it was, for me, it's a surprise that how can, and from Australia they have like I had web presence, but it was not that great.
But how come?
They just randomly they have called up and they asked like we would like to design a chocolate factory, chocolate store. So I tell okay, fine, like you come and meet us, and they have come from Australia, 3 of them. They have met me and
To Bangalore?
To Bangalore.
Oh.
And that time I had hardly a 600 square feet office. They came, they gave me the requirement. I was a little doubtful whether it's a genuine client or not, but I thought it's okay, like let me give a try. And I have made a very beautiful presentation. I really loved it.
So you were prepared?
I was prepared. Like, let me do it. It's fine. Like even if I don't get it, I'll get an experience that I do today also.
That is actually good.
Yeah. So I have presented and they liked it. And then they immediately told me they have to train me how the chocolate lounges look, because India doesn't have any chocolate lounges at that time. They took me to Australia for 15 days in 2007. And it was, for me, it was a surprise, because that time the trend of taking an architect that far.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's a
I
great
got
scene.
I got to see all the chocolate factories, chocolate lounges, chocolate stores in Melbourne and Sydney both. And I got a lot of experience from that. Then I came back and did their first chocolate kitchen with all the main chocolatier from Sri Lanka and a lot of other
That is
people
a
were
great
there.
experience.
Yeah, really great actually. It was a very big exposure to me, and it
Speak
was
somebody.
I'll say I was been lucky for that one try.
But you were
And
prepared as well. So you were
yes,
prepared for every challenge they
yes,
offered you. They came here, you
yeah,
prepared with the design,
yes,
they got impressed with your design
yes.
because if
And
other,
that design was without a site.
yeah, that is what.
So they told we are yet to finalize the sites, but we would like to see what kind of ideas you can put.
Wow.
So that was like a very generalized presentation what
Wow.
I have done. So
Lucky you, and but
yes.
of course your
Then I have
go-getting thing
yeah.
was there.
So from that time, I have done I think 10-15 stores for them.
Oh.
And that time it was called Bliss Chocolates. Now it's renamed as Smooth. The parent company is still Bliss Chocolates.
Okay.
And after that, I have done Carnival the Goa, the Grill House.
Okay.
So from there, slowly I got into, and I'm happy I moved slightly from my real estate side because I think in 2008 or 9 there was a big drop in real estate.
There was
market,
a recession in 2000.
Recession, and people were almost from my 16 project, I came back to 4 projects. Everything got stopped.
Yeah.
But what made me sail through is interiors.
Hospitality.
Yes. So that way I got into hospitality. I had little experience of hospitality when I worked in Siraj and Renu for a year.
Oh, is it? Okay.
11 months I worked over there.
Oh, as an intern? Or
not an intern, as an architect only.
Okay.
So
where you did your
internship I did in Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
Yes.
So it was your first job in Bangalore?
No. There's a story behind it. After I did my thesis in set designing, movie set designing.
Oh.
So from that, I got an offer to design some movies in Bombay.
Seriously?
So I shifted immediately after my graduation to art direction. So I still hold an art direction.
That is the reason I can see that lot of touch in that hospitality projects.
Yes.
Okay.
This is your secret. I moved to Bombay and I did almost 3 movies and couple of serials and everything. Everything with proper big banner movies. I have worked with Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan. Those movies I have worked.
You have got a lot of in your kitty, lot of things in your kitty.
So that was my foundation for designing theme based because we used to get a script. It's like a story.
Yeah.
So reading that story, you have to create
visualize.
the scene.
Yeah, visualize and create the concept for it.
So in interiors, people come with a broken story. I want something very nice. People should come and take pictures and everything. So I started creating my own script in interiors, and so every project of ours has a very strong storyline.
So audience, this is what happens in, and especially Sunita's life is really amazing, where she started her career from immediately after college. I think only in 1% in million they get this opportunity of getting into film industry. I'm not saying because of that kind of celebrity industry. I'm saying because for an artist, being an architect, it's a great opportunity to work in every streams, and she has worked over there and got that essence of that designing, so that I can see that essence in the hospitality. So this is what architect life would be, and I'm really jealous of it. She got all the opportunity to work with, because I have also worked in one film, one movie. So not as actor, again designing only. So that way, and after that she getting into Australia, learning from the scratch how the chocolates are made, and then coming doing the outlet. It's a really great journey. Let's hear more about it. And coming back to the point, when it comes to interior designing, especially, I have seen a lot of clients be it a small restaurant. You were just saying about the chocolate story about 300, 400 square.
Yeah, it starts with that 2000 to 500
For
max.
1,000 square feet, Australians think that they need a professional.
Yes.
And here in India, I have seen some of my own friends designing on their own, ending up losing a lot of money. No idea about be it construction, be it PV structure, be it anything which is technically a professional is required. Now, be it interior designer or architect, professionally, why they required is, as I told you earlier, they are very important to make all the team to work together and work for you. So that is where we come up with an interior designing. When it comes to interior design, hospitality, it is better where that interior designers should start. I know that you do both architecture and
Yes,
interior,
yes.
but there are some projects where you have entered only for interiors.
Right.
Where is the when is the right time for interior designer? Either client can engage or even architect can engage the interior designer. What would be the right time to engage them?
Before the foundation laying.
Good.
Then I
Yeah,
don't have to do a lot of corrections.
Yeah.
See what happens when purely we are doing an architecture, we miss out on those small details.
Yeah.
Like even in a residential, so when I used to do residential, when I used to get a plan, there's one wall where the main entrance is there, there's a second wall where the toilet entrance is there, there's a third wall where window is there. Which wall I should use for wardrobe?
Okay. Correct.
There was possibility to make it better.
Yeah.
But it looks good in a plan.
Yeah.
It looks good, perfect.
Yeah.
Bathroom
Yeah.
sizes are good.
Yeah.
Bedroom sizes are good. Ventilation is good. Everything is good.
Correct.
But the furniture layout is not thought.
Correct.
And maybe they have given 1 6-feet wardrobe.
Yeah.
As a furniture layout plan.
Yeah.
But not thought of like if a person can make a 1 crore of 1 crore plus house, the wife will have like at least 12 feet wardrobe.
Yeah. That is the basic thing which they have to get into micro level.
Yes. What is their culture? If they are like Indians, they'll have like many pujas, they'll have like a lot of traditional dresses. If the lady is working also, then they'll have like professional closet, then their party closet. Like there's a lot of things, including like shoe wear or jewelries or anything. So that small planning is very, very important.
Exactly.
So when it's right engaged from the starting, I take care of those small things. Okay, move this window to this side. I can do this or this. I'm not changing majorly. Yeah. But that small
you are
change.
making a room for your functionality requirements.
Yes.
As per the client.
Maybe a main door shifted slightly towards 2 feet inside. The back side I can use it for a shoe rack.
Correct.
So those kind of very minor changes which can add like a lot of storage, which currently in urban areas what we require in residential sector, and in commercial, why it's from the starting. Again, like if an architect is designing say a hotel, they'll just place like a lot of furniture, getting a capacity of like say 100 in a restaurant, in a plain big hall. But if you see as an ambience plain big halls with a lot of furniture, so it may look like a mess.
Yeah.
So it won't look like a restaurant. So we need to create that offsets. Maybe they'll take the wall inside, add some landscape to it, get some ceiling drop. This
The
so
walkway,
all yes,
the
and
supply.
yes. So if some sunken is there, then you can tell, why can you take this up? So small kind of things. If you move it, the banquet can have a larger height.
Yeah.
So those are the like smaller things which can be altered from the foundation stage.
Oh. Yeah.
So I may change slightly columns. So these are the minor changes. So many a times I get like some 5-star hotels which are already designed by some international architects. I do minor corrections in that, and due respect to the architect, like they have done a good job, but when I'm doing that smaller things, I need to take care of.
You will be having your own design thoughts, you are carrying the theme, and you want to make that the possibilities there. So you might have to do the changes. So it is always you suggest to better
Yeah.
Either for audience advantage, what we are saying is either you choose the architect who is doing it so that they can do the micro level planning at the start itself, or else take your architect and take your interior designer together at the start of the project. Be it your residence or be it your hospitality, it is always better if they both go hand in hand, or else look out for a professional architect who take up both. So that would be Sunita's suggestion. Even I would suggest the same, because
Architecture, interiors, and landscape
would be
has
better.
to go together.
Go together.
Then the product will be really good.
Yeah.